Products, and I'm going to walk you through the process for cleaning your pump. Whether your pump has the transformer that looks like this, the USB transformer, or the plug that attaches directly to the end of the cord, the pumps are all the same. Whether your fountain is plastic, stainless steel, or ceramic, the pump is the same for each of those, and so this process will work. We recommend that you clean the pump each time you change your filter, which is between 2 and 4 weeks, depending on how many pets you have using the fountain. We are asked, are filters even necessary if you're using fresh water or distilled water? Even with water that is distilled or purified, we do recommend that you use filters because those help to remove any debris that ends up in the water, such as dander, fur, or other things that come in from the air. So to clean the pump, the first thing is, if you see hold the pump so that it's facing you with the spout on the top and the left and the cord going away from you, then just turn it to the right and you'll see there's a seam that goes from where the spout exits the housing all the way to the suction cup feet, and that actually goes all the way around the pump. That is the first piece, that represents the first piece you have to take off. That's the cover. So you just slip your nail in that seam. If it's the first time you're taking it off or you're having a little bit of a challenge, if you use something with a very fine straight edge, such as a screwdriver that you can use to fix your glasses, pop that in there. You want to come off just like that. The second part is the stator. It does have the lever that regulates the flow attached to it, so when you remove the stator, do ensure that lever stays attached. Also, just stick your nail in and it'll pop off like so. The final piece to remove before cleaning is the impeller. You'll notice there are 3 blades. We do recommend that you stick your nail in between the blades on the lip, and it will come right out like that. You may notice some resistance because there's a magnet. That is what engages the impeller to allow it to turn. Once you have removed all the pieces, you want to wash it with warm water and soap. To clean everything, you can use the brush that we have available, and at the bottom you can unscrew this part of the brush that will allow you to get into all the areas such as the spout, in the impeller housing. If you don't have one of these available, a Q-tip works as well. Once everything is cleaned completely and you've rinsed the pump thoroughly so there is no soap residue, it'll be time to reassemble the pump. Insert the impeller. This next step is very important. You want to rotate the impeller about 5 or 6 times in the same direction. It doesn't make a difference which direction, but it must be done in the same direction to ensure that the magnet re-engages with the impeller so that it will turn. Then reinsert the stator, and finally the cover. Now on the front you can see the lever, and as I had mentioned, that regulates the rate of flow. There's a plus sign on the left and a minus sign on the right. When you push the lever all the way to the left, that will give you the most amount of flow that you can have. All the way to the right is the least amount of flow, and of course in the middle gives you something in between. We do recommend, especially the first time that you're assembling your fountain, to use the middle, and then you can adjust accordingly. Prior to reassembling your fountain after cleaning, if you want to check to make sure your pump is working as you would like it to, insert it in water just up to where the pump housing ends and the spout exits, and plug it in, and then you should have the pump work. And there we go. Thank you so much. Feel free to call us or email us with any questions. The phone number and email address will follow this video. Thank you so much.